Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for November 2nd. November 2nd is the 306th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 307th in leap years, with 59 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is animism. Animism is a noun with a couple of meanings. One meaning of animism is the attribution of a soul to plants, inanimate objects, and natural phenomena. The other meaning is a belief in a supernatural power that organizes and animates the material universe. And with that, we're going to get on with today's history. We're going to talk first about Daniel Boone. This is the birthday of American pioneer and frontiersman Daniel Boone, born November 2nd, 1734. Quite a guy. This picture I have of him was painted in 1829, and it's the only portrait painted of him during his lifetime. He had one wife and 10 children. He became famous for his exploration and settlement of what is now Kentucky. Kentucky was at that time outside the confines of the 13 colonies, so he was really out there in the wilderness. Now, these days we have modern conveniences like running water, electricity, roads, automobiles, grocery stores. Nowadays, even if you go camping, usually someone has laid a road in to where you're going, and many campsites are already cleared just waiting for you to put your tent up. Back then, though, it was all wilderness, all wilderness. So Daniel Boone cleared a road through the Cumberland Gap and founded a little settlement, Boonesboro, one of the first English speaking settlements west of the Appalachian Mountains. He served in the American Revolutionary War. He resettled to Missouri when he was 65 and lived there for the rest of his life. Daniel Boone became a legend in his own lifetime, an accomplishment not everyone achieves. As big as his real life adventures were when he was still alive, folks expanded on those tales after he was gone until Daniel Boone's life story has become near mythology. Great material for books, movies, and TV shows. Daniel Boone died in Missouri when he was 85 years old, and he was buried next to his late wife, Rebecca. Some years later, some of the Kentucky descendants came to move his body back to Kentucky. The Missouri descendants resented this and cast doubt as to whether they had dug up the correct grave or not. So Daniel Boone may be buried in Missouri, or he may be buried in Kentucky. Daniel Boone himself may be long gone, but his larger than life legend lives on. This is the birthday of 11th President of the United States, James K. Polk, born November 2nd, 1795. He lived to the age of 53. Also, the birthday of 29th President of the United States, Warren G. Harding, born November 2nd, 1865. He lived to the age of 57. North Dakota and South Dakota were admitted as the 39th and 40th U.S. states on November 2nd, 1889. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you learned something you didn't know before. Thank you so much for watching. The links to my sources are in the show notes. Give it a like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And feel free to share this video with others. You could do that with the link in your email, messaging, or social media. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.